All right, everyone, here we go with the Soulmate Journey update. One deck for the DF, one deck for the DM. Let's see where we go here. Let's take a look randomly at the bottom. Hierophant. Oh, this is a big time for you. It's a big point in the journey for the DF. It's been coming up in some of my extendeds. Big deal. The bottom of the deck for the DM. Equal and opposite reaction, right? The laws of physics apply. It is a little bit. It feels a little, I'm going to say melancholy. You know, a little bittersweet kind of thing. I don't know. But we got some growth here on the DF side. Those were just random. I didn't look before I hit record, so they're there. They were supposed to be there, and they're there. Let's see where we go. All right. Let me shuffle for the DF. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Lovecherry, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. There's a whole playlist of these. You're all at different speeds in the cycle, or places in the cycle, whatever. So this might be future influence for you. For a few of you, you could be a few readings ahead of this. You could. You know, I tell you, it just won't go away. It won't. It doesn't matter what I do. It won't go away. What's the top card here for the DF? Let's get rolling. All right. Jesus, you are the shit. It is the Empress crossed by the Hierophant. A Hierophant that would not go away. That, I told you, it's a big time for the DF side of this cycle. And that's good. The world could use a little empathy. You know, your empathy spreads outward. It's nice. It's just really good. I don't know what it means in relation to this other than that, which should bring them to you. The Five of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. Let's clarify your side here before we get over here on this, what might be a nightmare. Empress, let's go. Randomly at the bottom is the moon. We're using the little version of this deck to clarify it. Let's see where we go. The Empress. Just as an initial read here, just a spot read of the energy coming off of it. It's what I said in a recent extended. I don't remember which one, but I put something about a change in your state of being. I think I put that in the title or something along those lines. It's that. It's that kind of thing. It really is. I felt that very strong in that reading. And I believe a Hierophant was all over the place in there. I believe that was one of the energies. This is massive. This is great. You're coming into yourself. You're coming into your own. You're, I don't know, a butterfly emerging from the chrysalis. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you here. Why is the Empress here? Come on now. Give it to me. Bottom of the deck is the Barn Owl, the Page of Swords. That's crossing the center card, which is red with the Hierophant. So maybe we're getting past a disappointment, or maybe this side is upset because they're spying on you a little bit, and you may not be aware of it, and they're seeing this growth. This can be a little disheartening. It can be a little bit. It's a little bit of what I said in the recent Leo reading, the Leo soap opera. Not everybody likes it when you're doing better than them. They don't. It forces them, it forces people that normally put their head in the sand to see that they're not doing too well. When their head's in the sand, everybody's doing great. You know, it's terrific. Life is good. It's great. You know, I don't know. Let's see. What's on top? Yeah, the World, the most powerful card I could pull. Your baseline read is the Empress. Just, I know some of you read cards and all that kind of stuff. You're intuitive readers, whatever it is, right? I'm just going to give it to you. Whatever it means to you if you're one of those people watching me. Empress, crossed by the Hierophant, with the World on top of it. As far as why the Empress is here. I mean... It's just unreal. It's a state of being. It's a change. This is big. This is bigger than just some rinky-dink little cycle. There's something about the world point energy that's coming up that really affects the DF side of this. I've been getting a lot of reads like this, even in the extendeds and stuff. It's like this, but if it's coming out here in the main channel where there's more people watching, it's a big deal. These are huge. I don't have the words. I don't. It's a change in your state of being. What does that mean? The entire way you look at the world, the way you look at yourself, all of it is moving up a notch. Okay? Probably about 6 or 7 notches. All right. The center card, red with the Hierophant, crossed by the Page of Swords, a Page of Disappointment. What do we get here? Yeah, the Nine of Swords. It doesn't surprise me. You're driving, this is a spying energy. You're driving somebody crazy. I believe that's why this is here. All right, before we even pull anything, this side is witnessing this. Now you might say, well, I mean, I got a spying energy. You don't know that it's, that they're spying. But I mean, if you want more proof, we didn't know that was there until just now. The Eight of Swords is underneath it. I mean, we got 9 swords, the Page of Swords crossing the 9 swords, the 8 of Swords. It all felt like somebody's watching all this. Somebody's seeing this. Somebody feels like they don't even have a chance now, even if I wanted to approach, right? Now, this could play out a lot of ways, all right? If you have parents that you have some kind of soul connection with, or a family unit, a grouping of energies that you have a soul connection with, and they're selfish. Usually selfish parents don't want their children to be better than them. This is, you're outdoing them by a mile. This is going to drive somebody like that batshit crazy, okay? It could be a friend, I don't know. Whatever it is, this energy, if it's a love relationship, whatever this energy is picking up on this energetically. It doesn't even have to be physically seeing it. Nothing might change in your life physically. Just the way you are. Your energy output goes up. Now, the more your energy output goes up, the frequency goes higher, it's harder for lower vibrational frequencies to get in. That's why you should listen to high vibrational people when they try to tell you about devil frequencies, rather than just staying put and going, no, it's not true. No, rather than that. Because they can see above it. They're higher than it. Those energies can't get in. They can't infect them, right? Or I should say infect. That being said, that's what we get here. So somebody's watching, somebody's feeling this. You're getting them a little bummed out a little bit. What's red with the world? That's what I said. The five of Pentacles. There is a downside to this energy. It's not all roses. It is roses and rainbows right in here. But your frequency is going up. Your state of being on the DF side is going up. You're becoming higher vibration. We'll put it that way. This is causing... This can cause you to be ignored. This can cause you to be left out and things like that. It can. I don't know how else. I don't have a life example that isn't self-gratuitous to fucking tell you. But I've had these types of things happen, in my life, where again you're growing, you're doing this, and other people, rather than you saying, no, I don't want you in my life anymore, I'm all high and mighty, rather than you saying that, other people are feeling, you're just making them feel bad about themselves, so they move away from you. It's a bit of that, okay? A little bit. All right, there you go. All right. Now let's get to this. The Five of Cups. All right. Why is the Five of Cups here on this side? Tell me about the DM side in general. We'll leave the Five of Cups out of it because it was just a random message, although your random message came back. So that makes that Five of Cups mean something by default, because this whole reading is connected, because everything is energy and everything is connected. All right, here we go. All right. Nothing exists in isolation. That's why we don't do timestamps at Steve's Love Tarot. It's a Buddhist principle. Nothing exists in isolation. So it doesn't really matter if I'm only going to click this, I'm only going to click this. It's going to change every week which ones you're going to resonate with. So if you're watching a channel, somebody asked me if you're watching a channel that does timestamps, watch them all. I mean, it's good for the reader; they get more ad revenue. But I mean, you gotta just watch all 12 and see what resonates with you, or you're not getting it right. You'd be surprised how many people psychologically can make something fit because it's their sign. Okay, it's amazing, but that might not be the one. In fact, the one you're most resistant to is probably the one that fits for you. All right. Unless you're some kind of super Buddhist monk on a, Tibetan monk on a hill or something. Well, in that case, that's fine, right? I mean, you can invite us all to your temple, to your mountain, to your Shaolin temple, if you want to put it that way. If you want to go that route with it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The Six of Swords at the bottom. Somebody's giving your energy a pass. They're giving it a pass over here. Page of Pentacles. They feel small. They're worried. They're afraid to talk to you now. Look, this happens. It's no big deal. I believe, and I think this came out in a recent reading too. I don't remember which one because they all blend together, but I wash them all when I'm done. But there's something to the effect of the universe, I think it was a Saturn reading, if I'm not mistaken. The universe is trying to wash away the old, right? Wash away the old so that the new can come in. This energy feels left out. They feel left behind, all right? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. There's nothing else I can do. Let's clarify with the little lights here. Giving it a pass. All right. Let's see where we're at. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Now, on the plus side, it is a student. They might be learning from your energy. They might be gaining. You might be raising their vibration by default. You know, I actually think they're doing the right thing. I'm actually mildly impressed that this energy is avoiding you because your vibration is high, right? I'm actually mildly impressed because this might cause friction. When your frequencies are very far apart, you fight a lot. There's a lot of friction, especially with the higher vibrational person can get very annoyed, and the lower vibrational person can get very frustrated, right? Because every point they make is contradicted by the higher vibration. And they don't have an argument back. So it gets frustrating for them, you know. But why is the higher vibrational people usually fight with logic? Logic usually can't be argued with too much, you know. Mr. Spock was pretty tough to have an argument with. You know. Let's see where we're at here. All right. Bottom card, 8 swords. I told you it was them. 8 swords right there. Bottom card, bottom card is 8 swords. It's crossed to the center card in theirs, and it's red with the 6 of swords. They're giving it a pass. They're worried. They're seeing this. They're like, you've changed. They're worried. All right. We'll use clog dancing as an example. Let's say you both clog dance. This person has a clog dancing band, and sometimes you come over and jam with their clog dancing band, right? You clog dance all over the place, all over the stage. Now you're showing up in this, and you're doing some fancy dance, clog dancing. So now you walk in the room, you just want to play, you just want to have some fun and clog dance with these people. Now you walk in the room, and everybody takes their clogs off and goes and walks away. They don't even want to try, they don't even want to, because you're showing them. Unfortunately, good for you. You raised your vibration. You got your clog dancing at a peak level. But you're showing them how bad they are. And they don't want to see it. In their minds, they're great. They're the best clog dancer ever existed. Right? I mean, I'm just saying. Lord of the dance in clog. You know. But when you show up, you show them that they're not. And people don't like that. You know, low vibrational people don't like their illusions shattered. Unfortunately, that's what high vibrational people do. So that's what's happening here. And that's why they're all fucking messed up. All right? What's on top? There it is. I mean, seriously, why am I your second favorite? Are you shitting me? That's the card that we were looking at that was at the bottom there. And I said yours came back. So theirs meant something by default. Yeah, it did. It's right here. It came back from another deck. The odds of that are ridiculous. That's awesome. So it's everything I've said. That's what's going on. My clog dancing example is the best I can do. It's a fabulous explanation of what happens with this energy and how people tend to leave your life for it. It's as though you may be higher vibration, but you're not kicking anybody out. You still feel like you're the same. Hey, I'm the same person I always was. Hey, where are you guys going? They're kicking you out. And you have to understand when people do that, their time in your life has gone. It's time for you to move up a notch or 2 or 7, right? They're doing it because they don't want to, because all they do is see how bad they are. They're not bright enough to look over and learn from you. This is a student, right? But it's a student who cliff notes everything. You know, it just glazes over stuff, barely reads enough of the book to complete a book report kind of a thing. You know, if they were higher the great irony is if they were higher vibration, they'd look over and learn from you. But if they were higher vibration, they probably wouldn't be influenced by your raising your vibration in the first place anyway. So, you know, it is what it is. Somebody here is very, you're raising your vibration, your state of being is changing, and you're bumming this person out. Can I put it that way? And they're kind of worried about it. People don't like to see that they're shit at stuff. Okay, they don't. They don't like to see that they're shit at stuff. Center card, the Nine of Pentacles. Again, this person, in their world, why are they giving it a pass? In their world, whoever this is, and I don't know who this is. This might be a runner. This could be your runner you're watching terrible readings for. It could be an ex who maybe thought they'd try and get you back, and then they came close and they saw what a clog dancer you were. They're like, oh shit, I can't clog dance like that anymore. I never could. I'll never get that good. Right? Like that. So in their mind, though, they're the best clog dancer in the world. They're the shit. Okay? They're terrific. All right? In their mind. But that's great. Everybody's the best drummer in the world in their parents' basement. Go out, run it up the flagpole. Go out and jam with some bands. Go out and do some stuff. Then you find out how good you are when you see other drummers from all over the place. You know, that kind of a thing. It's just the way it is. It's just how it is. What's red with the Five of Cups? I'm just trying to give you examples. This is really love. It's not about clog dancing or drums. It's about love. It's about somebody doesn't even know how to love this energy. And they think they're probably fantastic. You know, they think they're terrific, and they do. I was just about to say they're the Burger King, right? They got to have it their way. There it is. I did not know that was there. I did not look. It's that. Let's take this out of the equation with the Eight of Swords crossing our single, I'm fantastic, look at me girl, right? And let's just read. These two are read together. It's exactly that. You make your higher vibration makes this person see how low theirs is. And it's something that happens in life. It's the price you pay for going on a spiritual journey, for growing your vibration. It's the price you pay for any kind of learning you do. It's the price you pay for anything in the 3D, taking the hocus pocus out of it, anything you get good at, whether it's clog dancing, drums, guitar, sewing, anything. It doesn't matter. Everybody's great. Oh yeah, Steve's viewer is terrific at insert thing here. But most people think they're terrific at shit. Lower vibrational people think they're smart when they're not. They think they're terrific at stuff when they're not. You see lower vibrational people all the time when you see the tryouts for shows like American Idol or whatever they're doing now, Some Country's Got Talent or whatever, right? You see the bad ones. Those people went there with the intention thinking that they could sing. And I talked about a friend of mine years ago who thought he could sing. I said, okay, well, we're going to record you. And he was still in denial. Hearing it back, it was terrible. Keys all over the place. I mean, pick a key, motherfucker. And he's still in denial about it. That's what low vibrational people do. So you're dealing with a lower vibrational person that you're outgrowing. The universe is doing a lot of this right now. I think it was the Saturn reading I talked about. People are going to be leaving your life. Circles are going to be changing. Friend circles, drum circles, knitting circles, all kinds of circles are going to be fucking changing. It's just the way it is. All right? But it's all for your greater good. How about that? Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you, and we'll get out of here. All right? But it's important you understand, because I could see right here. You might feel left out. You might be the sad puppy. Well, I just wanted to play. Why is everybody leaving? Everybody's leaving because you're an awesome puppy. That's why. And they thought they were awesome until they laid eyes on you. All right, that's why. Look at this, all that shuffling. Every time I shuffle on you, this is twice now. Every time I shuffle on you, the card I show you before I start shuffling comes back when I'm done shuffling. That's got to mean something, right? I don't know. That's pretty wild. I've never had that happen. Not like that. Not that many times. All right. Karma. I don't know if it wants to talk about you or this person. I hope it's you. People like this, I've known them my whole life. 10 cups crossing the sun, karma, and 10 of pentacles. You're getting exactly what you deserve. And what you deserve is really, really good. I'm going to tell you something. This is a prime time. On the DF side, most of my viewers dream. This is a time while Venus is transiting Pisces. I want you to dream. Whatever you dream up, you can probably make happen. Whatever picture you want this to be, you can probably make happen. All right? You got the God, source, the universe itself on your side. I mean, I can't pull a bad card for you. Yeah, this side over here, it's exactly what I said. There's 8 swords. There's 8 swords. That verifies that that's them. It's everything I told you here. I get this. I do. All right, that's your reading. So good. Enjoy it. So you can find some humor in it, right? There's some humor in what's probably going to happen for you as you raise your vibration. It's fine. Welcome. That's your reading. You'll find, one of the things you'll notice is that people like this, these Burger Kings, these out-of-balance emperors, these narcissists, they're the biggest hypocrites you'll ever meet. They're amazingly hypocritical. You'll notice that. And it'll give you a chuckle once in a while, but it might annoy the shit out of you too. All right, so whatever. Anyway, so it's a bit of a balancing act, I guess. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.